I'm enjoying quite a nice long descent today. Do you know what? I'm going a bit fast. I'm not going to look at my watch. Today is a day. I don't know what the date is. Anyway, we're leaving a place called Cerró de Pasco. And, well, we've had a lovely little time. The last update I sent out was from where I wash. And those are events that took place more than a month ago. So, yeah, just a bit of a catch-up, really. After doing a whole load of hiking in Wascaden and Whitewash, I went down to the coast, hung out with my mates that I met on the Whitewash, and then, you know, later Raquel flew in for a 2-week vacation. So, you know, the idea was that Raquel was going to visit for 2 weeks and then go home, back to Ecuador. After about a week hanging out, she decided, nah, don't like the idea of that, and sort of asked if maybe she might be able to carry on with me. And yeah, what the hell, why not? So we've got her a bike, had to get all of the equipment and all that sort of stuff. It's been a proper mission. It took about 2 solid weeks of bloody shopping, trying to get all the right bits and pieces, going all over Lima, all over Huaraz, but I think we're there. We left Huaraz about 2 weeks ago, and yeah, made some pretty good progress, really. I'm really happy to have someone else with me. This is absolutely perfect. You know, I'm a bit of a, well, I'm more than a little bit of a natural loner, and so, you know, having someone else to sort of manage is a new dynamic. Usually I quite like having my sort of personal space, so, you know, that's something that I'm having to deal with. What she's having to deal with is a lot more difficult. You know, essentially Raquel has spent the last, well, as long as I've known her, more or less sedentary. You know, we've gone to the gym a couple of times. We've, you know, we've gone on walks and things like that, but nothing particularly strenuous. So going from essentially zero exercise to riding in the mountains, and you know, we're well up about 4,000 meters right now, which is a hell of a thing if you're just starting off. I'm just going to swip the camera around again. So yeah, so for her it's been an absolute mission. I really have a heck of a lot of respect for what she's done, you know. In a nice way. I do a lot of like messing around mountain biking, and you know, like I every now and again I go up into the gym and lift some weights or something, or you know, jump in the swimming pool or something to keep me happy. But yeah, going from, I mean, it really is incredible going from absolutely zero to this. We've just had a couple of rest days in Cerró de Pasco, but the day before arriving, you know, Raquel did 700 meters of elevation gain, and then the last day, bringing us into Cerró de Pasco, she did 1,000 meters of climbing, you know, and that took us from about 3,400 up to about 4,400, which again, for an absolute beginner, is insane. So she has I was going over this speed bump. Yes, I'm really impressed with her mental toughness. And obviously I'm a very lucky boy to have my girlfriend decide to come along and ride bicycles with me, which is the dream. So I'm trying as much as possible to make it something that she enjoys. I'm trying to sort of find a sort of favourable balance between, you know, kilometres and number of ice creams or hot lunches and things like that. But yeah, fundamentally, Peru is one of the most mountainous regions on the planet, and yeah, it's not exactly, it wouldn't have been my first choice for a beginner's first ever cycle tour. But yeah, she's doing a very good job of keeping a happy face on things. I think I'll just wait here for her to catch me up a little bit. I'll just pop off to the side. Chunk. Let's have a look. Can we see another cyclist? Nope. Okay, I'll wait for a few minutes. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, really. Oh no, here she is. There's a Raquel. You know, in a nice way, obviously I like to push it every now and again. But, you know, I'm not sitting around waiting very much. Every now and again we have a sort of a day where she's like, oh, do you want to sort of shoot off ahead for a little bit, and I'll catch you up. And then, you know, normally I do a little short section, and then, you know, sit and wait for her, and then, you know, we do another section again. So yeah, anyway, I think it's downhill all the way today. Hello.